welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, hi, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. So today, well first, if you don't like when people talk about anything like in this video, we're going to be talking about suicide and mental health. So if you don't like that, then click out of this video. But we're going to talk about my mental health and just like mental health in general. So about a little more than a year ago, I was diagnosed with anxiety and panic disorder. It's hard, especially in school. Like, it's kind of weird, like knowing like, oh, I have panic disorder. Like, what if you don't know what that is? It's just basically what it's in the name. Like, you just get have panic attacks a lot. So it's like my teachers know, which is good, but so if I ever like have a panic attack in school, but I haven't, so that's good. But if you guys are struggling, I just want you guys to know, I'm just making this video just because suicide is really like there's a lot of people committing suicide. 2015 was like the most where people committed suicide. So today I'm going to just be talking about it. So if you guys are going through anything, bullying, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, like any of these things, and you feel like suicide is the only way out, you're not right, you're wrong. And I understand that not a lot of people can have therapy, whether it's too much money or you just can't. But just remember that suicide isn't the way out, okay? I have self-harmed and I have tried to kill myself, but my friend Tara, she's helped me through a lot. Like all of last year, I might cry. She's helped me through so much. Last year, she's helped me through everything, like just everything. So if you are feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, talk to a friend, talk to a parent, talk to me. You can always talk to me. I always have my social media in my description. My DM's always open. You can always DM me. Talk to a teacher, talk to a school counselor, talk to a school psychiatrist, talk to a monitor, talk to anyone. Just don't do anything to hurt yourself. It's not worth it, okay? I promise. Like, your parents, your family loves you. I know you think, if you think your parents hate you and you're like, oh, they wouldn't care if I kill myself anyway, they will. And I know you think they hate you, but they will care if you take your life. Just don't do it. I'm putting all the numbers in the description, the suicide prevention lifeline, the alcohol and abuse, the everything. So just remember that if you are depressed, if you just feel like you can't do it anymore, just DM me. Or what helps me is meditation. There's a bunch of meditation apps. One I really recommend is Headspace. You can do meditation 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. And you just close your eyes and they tell you to breathe and they talk to you, and you can just go in the app store and look up meditation apps, and those will be a bunch. Headspace is free, it doesn't cost money. A lot of them don't cost money. You can color. I know coloring helps me, like the grown-up coloring book, adult coloring books, because they have a lot of detail and it just keeps your mind off of everything. Watch parkour fails or try not to laugh. They're hilarious. Or baby videos or animal videos, cute animals. That always makes me smile. I love that. Just look up quotes and write them like everywhere. Like what you see right here. All those post-it notes on my mirror are quotes And then I have all that writing on my wall is quotes. I have a thing right there I drew, it says never quit. And then I have let me see you guys up again. Okay, 1 second. I also have a thing that says I am strong. This thing that says that's coping thoughts for anxiety. This isn't just for anxiety, it can be for depression, anything. So it's just like a thing. It says, I've done this before, I can do it again. What is the worst that could happen? How likely is that? Imagine a favorite place and breathe slowly. So if you like the beach, and you're really starting to get sad or anxious, just close your eyes and think of your favorite place to go, or your favorite anything, and just breathe. This is anxiety, it will pass, or this depression, it will pass, anything. I am strong and brave, and I am in charge. So don't let your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts. That's a very good quote my therapist told me. The thoughts in your head don't control you, you control them. So you need to just, in your head, if there are voices in your head are telling you, you can't do it, you're stupid, you can't do this, you just tell them to be quiet, and you just ignore them. I know it's hard to ignore them, but you just breathe, and then you just keep going, and you do not turn back, you do not do anything. Today, I went to Monroe. I went really far away from my family. I went with my friend, and I went to this festival. It was far away from my house, and usually I would get really scared, not like going somewhere far without my parents. And I did it, and I was fine. So if I can do this, you can do it, and I promise everything's gonna be okay. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. But you just have to remember that suicide is definitely not a way. Even crying it out sometimes helps me. Just crying it out, and then just cry it all out. And after that, you breathe, and then you just watch some funny videos, or you write down quotes, or you color, you draw, you write, or whatever you like to do. If you like to do gymnastics, do gymnastics. If you like to sing, sing. If you like to cuddle with your dog, cuddle with your dog. If you like to eat, then go eat. If you like to paint, paint. If you like to, just do anything. It really helps me, even in class, because I know in class you can't really do much. But I have a 504, which means that I'm allowed to leave class when I need to leave. Like, the teachers can't say, no, you have to sit back down, because when I have when I start to get a little panicky, I can't sit back down. Like, they have to let me go and just take a walk or go to the guidance counselor. So if you don't have that, you can just go up to your teacher and you can say, can I please see the guidance counselor, or can I please take a walk, or whatever. And they should let you. And if they don't let you, you can go talk to your guidance counselor after school about it. Or you can draw on yourself. I draw myself when I get anxious in the class. Like, I just draw quotes. I draw strength with a semicolon. I draw hearts all over. I can draw stay strong. I write stay strong. I do all this. And if you have a friend in your class that you want to sit next to that will help you feel better, you can talk to your teacher about that, and maybe she'll let you. But the most important thing is talk to your teachers so that they know what's going on, so that if you start panicking, you start crying, they will understand. Because if you don't tell them, they're gonna be like, why is she crying? Or why is he crying? So just tell your teachers and tell everyone so that everyone's aware of what's going on. because then it'll just be easier for you and it'll be easier for them. So, but the most important thing is do not take your life. It is not worth it at all. It is not worth it. And if you do it, I'm going to be very upset. If I find out that you did that, I'm going to be so upset. And just remember, oh, and also listening to songs. Just put your headphones in or earbuds or whatever and just listen to songs. And the most important thing is meditate. Or just, you don't even need an app. Just be like, 1, 2, 3, wait. This is what I do when I'm nervous. I go, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So you count to 3. Count to 3 in. 1. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In, 3 in, and 3 out. And that really helps me. And just remember that it does get better. And I know a lot of people say that. It always got me mad when everyone was like, oh, it gets better, blah, blah. It got me mad, but it's true. I promise. Cutting yourself, trying to commit suicide is not an option. I don't care. It's not an option. Not even a thought. No, not at all. If you feel like, this is some good things my therapist told me. If you feel like you want to self-harm or you want to kill yourself, your body is looking for something intense to do to yourself to make you feel better. Like cutting yourself, that's intense. Trying to kill yourself, that's intense. It's trying to look for something intense. So other things that you can do, hold ice in your hand as long as you can, because that's intense. It's cold. This really works for me. You hold ice in your hand, you just hold it as long as you can, and then once you're done, you put it in, and you should feel a little better because your body had something to do that's intense. You can run around in the cold outside around your house or up and down the street. You can eat something hot that will make your body, because it makes your body intense. I'm gonna look up because I have a list of it, so if you just see my body, that's why. Take a slightly too cold shower, listen to loud music, because that's intense. Rip paper, book, or something, just rip it and get all your anger out. Go in a journal and just write down your feelings, because when I'm sad, I write down my feelings. My doctor actually suggested this for me. Get a journal or anything, or a piece of paper, and just every time you're sad, you can bring it to school with you. And every time you're sad, you just feel not the best, you just write down your feelings, and it'll make you feel, if not better, at least a little better. Progressive muscle relaxation, which my therapist did, where you sit with your legs out and you squeeze everything in your body. You go like this, and you squeeze everything, and then relax, and then do it again and relax, and it helps. And I had to sign this contract that I would not do because it was after I did it, and it says if any of these things, if the feelings are still there after any of this, after doing all these, it was like I promised to tell my mom and my dad instead of doing anything to myself, and that's what you guys should do. Sorry, my phone cut off. But yeah, you can do any of these and it will help. Remember, suicide, self-harm, not a thought in your mind at all. Please don't think of it when you're sad. Don't even think about it, or else you're gonna want to do it. So yes, comment, like, and subscribe, and in the comments let me know if you're suffering from any of these things, and if you do and if you are, do you go to therapy. And just remember, it's gonna be okay. So yeah, bye. I hope this video helped you guys.